Ooh. Hello, what's up? Welcome in. Shall we begin? Let's have a look at our loadout. So I've decided I'm just like not gonna really bother training any of these other shields. It kind of takes forever. And also I'm just very bad with shields. The lucid attacks I'll keep on working on. What is there a to-do list for shields? Master 50 items, lucid attacks, melee's range, shields. Yeah, so it's just for that's fine. What is challenge myself? Ooh, I think we might go for that. Yeah, yes. Just keep the floor size at medium. Let's go south first. So, this sword is horrendously gay, and I love it. Already we've leveled it up. Very good. What were our keepsakes? Sweeps alongside attacks. Creates a slash of horizontal energy for 8. Spend sand. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Ooh, we really need a leech effect. That's how we won the game the first time. Just with like a real big leech loadout. Where are you? Hacking got him. I have only won this game once. Well, gotten to the end once. I don't know what the roll credit condition is, if there is even one. Bombs? Hello, Mocha. It goes pretty well. Or are you a, Mocha? It's... No, I think we'll just, like... Oh, do we have the sand for this? No, we don't. Alright. Let's go down here. I assumed as much. But you know what? You never know. A coffee person, just like myself. No, you cannot eat me. How dare you think that? This is a bit sus down here. Thought so. I wonder if that little sparkle actually works. Yes, this game is, like, aggressively beautiful. Hopefully we can make it, like, real deep on a run for you to see. Ooh, Tempest is pretty decent. Especially with, like, swords. Oh, we did the challenge. That's cool. I forgot this was a challenge room as we walked into it, so I started powering up my, excuse me, lucid attacks, which are these two things in here. So this one just, like, kind of hits everything in an area around us, and this one's a little teleport that zaps. Are you familiar with the roguelike formula, Mocha? Ooh, nice. So have you seen people play things like, oh, interesting. I guess this goes this way. Hades and what's like Dead Cells and whatnot. Interesting. So I guess this goes this way? Oh, I see it. There we go. We missed one here. Yo, that goes so well with the thing we picked up earlier. But essentially what happens is you get put into a dungeon that's semi-randomly generated. So, like, sometimes you'll know the contents of rooms. For instance, I know that a lot of my rooms will have one of these, and sometimes they'll have one for health. Yeah, and so in Dead Cells, it's a bit more randomly generated, the areas. It's just like, you have to have certain things appear. I believe it's procedurally generated is the word. Ooh. Ooh, I do like a wand of blasting. Yeah, let's do that. But anyway, basically, as you go through the dungeon, you start off with, like, a minor kit. So, as you can see, my weapon, we upgraded it to 2 by picking up a similar thing. And our wand is now level 2 as well, because we picked up something. But my shield, I haven't picked up a new shield, and I probably won't unless we see another crystal barrier. Because, frankly, this one's just the best. But yeah, all of these things you can upgrade as you go along. And then when you get to the overworld... Oh, excuse me. You can spend what's referred to as metacurrencies, which are some of the things I'm picking up. I don't think it shows on this screen. No, no it doesn't. So I can pick up things like lucid and inspiration and other such funnily named things. This has a bomb. How many bombs? We have 3. And then spend them to improve my character overall. So I can get like extra health, extra lucid, which is the red and rainbow bar up above there. And increase things like my survivability and like the power with which I attack. Now in this game, you also have a little gimmick where you can talk to, I believe there's 6 members of the town, and increase your friendship with them, because this character here, she's just moved into town, so she's trying to make friends and whatnot. And as you increase your friendship level with those people, this is our first boss sphere, by the way, you can equip their support skills. So, like, right now I have the support skill of Fernando's Dedication, which increases my armor. And some other things, but, like, I don't really parry, because that's not the kind of gamer I am. Boop, boop, boop. And there we go. So whereas in Dead Cells you would go from like biome to biome, kind of through doors and pause halfway through, in these ones we descend deeper into our dream, because Cassidy is trying to like deal with her inner demons. How are you doing this evening, anyway? Ooh, an enchantment room. No keys for us, though. So that's what, like, the core gameplay loop of most roguelike is. Go into the dungeon, get a bunch of meta resources, beat the boss, beat the various bosses as deep as you can go. Ooh, what's this one? No, I'm happy with the one we have. Oh, nice. I'm down for that. Okay. So, Vampire Fangs is extremely OP. And it's how I won my first run. So we're definitely going back to the shop and buying them. I probably should have bought it first, but I wasn't paying attention. So, like, you can see it just over here. It appears when I pick up the different meta currencies. There's 4 different types. Killanova, no thank you. This is what we want. And now all of our attacks help to heal us, which is extremely good. Ooh. Oh, some inspiration. Let's go. Alright, so if we're offered up any new weapons, we're likely to take them at this point, but only if they're the fast melee kind. No memories around here. Memories, they can be inviting, but some are altogether mighty, frightening. And as we die... Look, I'm looking into it. It's just, right now, we're all trapped inside. Hello, Donkle. How are you, my friend? Both you and I, with my head in my hands, I sit and cry. That's probably, priority like 3 overall. Oh wait, go back. Oh damn it. And how are you, by the way, Donklin? Welcome in, of course. Fury. I don't think I've played that one. Good evening, Cinnamon. How are you, my dude? Welcome in. And of course, congratulations on your peanut butter earlier. That was poggy as fuck. Thank you very much. I approve of it. Nice. Oh, thank you for that compliment! And that honk redemption. I too will always choose violence. Oop. Stepped on a red trap. Sorry, Chad, I bumped you there. Oh, is there another... Right there. Oh, nice. I guess that one goes this way? Or pow? Ooh, snowball tree. 52. Yes, that's much better. I need to, like, real quick go back up to this thing. Well, it's the same genre of game. As I was explaining to someone earlier. This is a much easier game than Dead Cells, but yeah, it's just a roguelike with the same like core gameplay loop. Of course, it has its differences. Dear eyes, I understand your needs. I kind of want to open up that enchantment room, but I don't have any keys. I think the more you play roguelikes, the more you'll see that a lot of them do, by need of the way that their gameplay happens, borrow off each other, or just like end up having the same systems. For instance, a lot of Metroidvanias will just have a map maker hero person that wanders around the map and helps you find a map. Most roguelikes will have a meta currency system. Excuse me, arm. Ooh, no, I don't think I want Eden Beam. It's kind of slow. Maybe if I had... Actually, I should have checked to see if I mastered out on... Damn it! Should have got rid of Thundering Lunge. Alright, so there's a secret room either next to this one, or next to that one that's next to the enchanting room. We've already unlocked this. To the right. Anything else down here? No. Very good. Ooh. Nope. This is a fast melee weapon. Sorry, Radiant Edge. Look at this thing. It's a fucking pool cue on fire. Let's go. Alright, so... It's either up there or down in this direction. I'm just like trying to work on a theory. Conveniently, we only need to... Well, if we get it wrong, we only need to place one bomb. If we got the room right, then, like, we obviously need to go up the other end. Ooh. Extra leeching? I think yes. We have, like, leeching on the gloves. Vampire fangs. As well as... this. We're gonna be so healthy. Alright, so we need to go here, blow up this thing. The lack of keys is disturbing. Cinnamon, those are just so amazing. I love your little cinnamon rolls. Oh. Alright, what are the other two? Dodging. I think I'm gonna see how I go. With these leeching boxing gloves. I wonder how they stack. Is it like 4.5% time plus 20%? I guess this is not a lot. I guess overall, like 4% of 87 is more than 3%. Like 8 times 3 is 20, 32 per hit. Well, like 3.2 per hit, I think. Whatever. I want the rainbow sword. Shut up. I wasn't actually doing math in my head. I was just like trying to do math in my head. Now it's time to beat Yog-Sothoth. Heck you, Max, I've had a bad day. Isn't it though? A good friend of mine from America sent it to me. Because these things are rare as shit. Got him. It is. And also, if we like... Slap this one, you can... Whoop, this way. You can see that my mother embroidered onto it as well! That's my name! Increases health and boosts all elemental damage. Poggies! That's right, it's me. Alright, down to level 3. Ooh, is this... No, it's just headlights. Lame. I thought maybe we'd get another memory. But no, no memory. Ooh, is that one? No, that's just a lightning bolt. I like the option of, like, going back through the world once we've beat it to... Oh, shit! Didn't see that, nerd. Psych, gotcha. See, it's the enemies like this that are relentless that we can't stun that are the reason why I lose later on runs. However, with the amount of, like, leeching we're getting... Psych, miss me. These are honestly the prettiest ooh, an idea. Nice. Prettiest enemies in the game. Beautiful big flowing skirts. Ooh. Yes. Sorry, Lightspeed. Is this a memory or a light? It looks just like a light, I think. I wonder if over there is the secret to the level? Oh, nice. Some inspiration. I think that's coming off me, not the wall. Oh, nice. A key. Huh? 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 Stupid bullet hell generators. Yep, definitely up here. Ooh. That's kind of cool. 6 homing projectiles? Oh, it's way better than that. Now, did I see a glimmer on this side wall? No. Got him. I really wish this went for like a little bit longer when it dodges, because it makes it so Monka-esque getting over the red rivers. Goddamn lumber pillows. Oh, it's Minesweeper time. Alright, so this is a free... Get rid of that one. Get rid of these two. Get rid of this one. Yeah, this is not the one to click. I didn't see this blue light because it was a bit bright. Alright, let's try again. Okay. I would assume that would mean there's none next to... Yeah. Alright. This is one. That is the other one for this, so that's free to get rid of. One of these two. And one of these two can go away. I think it's probably this one. Which means this one easily goes away. There's the two that are connected to that. So you're... What? Okay. This light's annoying. Pretty. Extremely pretty, but annoying. So there's two that are touching this one. Oh, boo, I picked wrong. Conveniently, there's no, like, real downside. Ooh. Lame. Am I just, like, making wild stabs at the dark in this point? Alright. Yes. Can you stop me? Hell no. Wow. Boo. Boo. So there's two, that's three. One of these two can go away. If this is on two, then that's those two. Alright, so... 1, 2. One of these two, and it can't be this one, so it has to be this one. Got it! Let's go! Swept those mines. Eventually. Ooh. Oh no, that's a slow weapon. We don't want a slow weapon. Oh, excuse me. Dankeschön. Oh, the market. Let's go. I'll take a key. Should have checked what this thing was up here first, but we can still afford it. Oh, I love this one. We can super get rid of Thundering Lunge. Alright, we'll go down here. Make Boom Boom. Cyclone's okay. I guess we pick up this one. Or do we? Radiant Edge just does more damage. And we don't need, like, the max health. So we just recycle... That's 240. This. Alright, boss number 3. I do enjoy that they... Holy moly, it's another Mitchie raid! Ah! Hello! Welcome in, everybody from Mitchie's stream. We are about to fight a weird chrono time boss! How was your minion hunting, my friend? Oops. But. Hell yeah. Thank you for the good luck. Just gonna, like, stop time. Again, I still don't know what's going on here. Good to hear that your minion hunting was great. But I'm pretty sure that these things represent heals for the boss. Huh. Got him. Oh, that's good. Everybody loves a comfy pillow. Did I? You can just descend. We didn't find the secret level, but, like, I don't think we need to. Thank you so much. I don't think I said it. That's a horrible thing of me to do for the raid. I heckin' appreciate you, gamer. So I think the last 3 levels are like Cursed Hell version of the first 3. I just walked right over a fucking red pit trap. Nice. Yeah, we get health. Alright, I have to watch out for this lady, because she has, like, a bunch of projectile attacks. She can also conveniently be stun-locked. Look, when in doubt, follow the words of Queen Beyoncé. To the left, to the left. Excuse me? Wait, what happened there? Did I, like, lose? Huh? Fucking got her. What? Range is so hacks. Irreplaceable. Oh, come on! I'm stun locked. That was so dodgy. This bitch. She's like perfectly timed her freeze raise. How dare she? What do you lock behind bombs? We have plenty of those. To market, to buy me some things. Oh, yes, please. This does way more damage. I am super down. Man, this music kind of slaps a bit. Not all the way, but just a bit. Oh, excuse me again. Is that just a key? We have a key. Hmm. 126. We don't need that. So what's our weapon at? 87. Oh, we definitely want the crashing wave strikes. Because, like, it's a relatively fast melee attack. I'll unlock this room. Where did that nerd go? Oof. Oh, another question mark room up north? Let's go. And some keys. Hell yes. This is interesting. Alright, that tells us a lot. So we can get rid of this one, and this one. And this one. Those two touch this one. All three of these. Which eliminates that. And eliminate that. Let's go! Minesweeper! Hell yes. I'm always down for extra health. Because I'm a risky gamer. Ooh. Question mark. Pause champ. Is Blast Flare better than this? Yes. Yes, it is. It's an extremely good attack. Health is full. Okay, get rid of this. Got him. Double got him. And some inspiration? Hell yeah. Finally. We have a lot of sand, so I might go to Crystal 4. And I think this one... How much does that cost to use? 201, so we can go to Crystal 5. Yeah, we can go to Crystal 5. Reroll these modifiers. More leech effects! More poison duration! Let's fucking go! Go down from here. Spend a bomb gained... Oh, yes, sorry. Oh. Oh, that's a drip off. I see. Keys are harder to come by than bombs. So, like, 1 for 2. Extra poggies. Yep, we can go through this. Ooh. Generally, if he starts at about... I forget what the time is his. But if he starts before I go to bed, I am there. And a lot of the times, he starts at about, like, 1 if he has to do something during the day. Or at, like, midnight 1-ish. So, yes. I am. Especially when he's doing, like, long streaks of long streams. I think we will do this. Alright, let's see if we... And, generally if he's doing, like, a random 12 or 24-hour stream, I'm sometimes the only mod awake. An idea, let's go. Ooh, flame shield sounds pog. I think I want to just go to the boss at this... can we afford another upgrade on our shield? Because if we can, I'm fucking taking that. Yes. Crystal barrier, level 6. I wish its, like, regen time went down the more you leveled it up. But then it'd be, like, super broken as opposed to very broken. Let's start this cutscene. God, this lucid freezing is so OP sometimes. We just chunked this guy for half of his health. I'll get wrecked, nerd. Hello, Daddy Goat! What is up? Welcome in! How are you, my friend? Ooh. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Oh, we didn't get the, I'm not sure if in the Descent I've got the secret level yet, so doing the 100% for it. The same goes for the fracturing in the level after it. But I'm feeling very confident in this run. Can I... No, I can't from this screen. Damn. I was hoping I could see, like, the achievement screen. But alas, I cannot. What is their weapon? The... Oh, there's a blowgun. And crashing wave. Gotcha. What the heck? Excuse me? How about this then? Get wrecked, you dumb nerd. Stream's going great. Have an amazing bitch, go father. Thank you so much for stopping by. Healing chamber, let's go. And... Oh. Alright. Oh my god, these... Okay. This is actually a very good one for us. That 4 up there means we can pop these 2. So like 4, 4, 2... nothing around that one. Those 2, if that's that, so that goes there and there. And clears that one as well. So that's 2 over there. This clears this one. Jesus Christ, that was actually pretty easy. Increased attack speed is good. But is it better than... Yes, it is better than that. Bye, Astral Hop. Got him. Look at how fast this power reloads as well. This is my least... Oh! These things here are my least favorite in-level hazards. because you can't stop them from doing that little pulse at all while while the level is still in motion. No. What's the word? I've forgotten the word. Ooh, a memory. Hoggies. And Grasp of the Shadow. Is that more? Yeah, I would believe it is more. It's also slightly longer range than this. Tempest, if we can upgrade it, I'm pretty keen on upgrading. In fact, I probably should have given it a level 2 instead of Crystal Barrier. But you know what? Oop. C'est la vie. Carpe diem, seize the day, and gather these rosebuds while you may. What is still alive? This thing here. How dare you? Oh, Poggers, we got our mastery on the melee weapon. Does it tell us what we get for doing that? Maybe not. Damage dealt plus 10% damage relief minus. Does this one... Leech effect of 35%. I should have looked at that way earlier. Game Pass. I don't have Game Pass. And also, whoops, I didn't mean to go into this room. Nope, we're gonna kill you first. Thanks for letting me know, though. I definitely would really love to play Psychonauts 2. Let's go back to this one. Also want to replay Psychonauts 1, because I only ever got up to the last level in that game. Ooh, a bomb. So I don't actually know how it finished. Oh, this is fucking intense. Stop that. That's entirely fair. Nope. Not the shield. That's an interesting take on the game. I've never really thought it like that. I thought of it more of an action RPG. But I suppose you could call it a platformer. Ah! Got him. Yep, sure. I'll agree with that, Cinnamon. Well and truly. Ah! How dare you? And also, it gave one of the best video essayists of our time, Rasputin, his name. You don't, like, subscribe to Rasputin on YouTube? I'd super recommend it. Stopped in the middle of Meat Circus, so I don't know what the last boss is. I thought they were all relatively good. Oh, who's this? Oh. I have a distinct memory of just having so much trouble with the, I think it's the first section where you have to, like, yeet a knife at a spinning wheel and then jump onto that and then jump off it before it falls off. Ow. You might have to have the guy aim at you while you're, like, doing that. Remember when I played this was, like, probably well over 20 years ago? Maybe 15? Oof. We have 5, so we might as well blow up this one. Another idea, let's go! Oh, we've already been in this room. Yep. Definitely going to the market. I don't really need 3 bombs. I would have bought that if it was like 3 keys. Don't have any freezing effects. I think this is an upgrade version of what we already have. Yes. 135, 162 poison. Yeah, gimme. Mm. 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 Oh, you want to play, do you? Gotta. Decent Drench is terrible. Pool cue... Is that more than we currently do with these? 126? 131, yes. Radial burst of 39 plus lucid, 5% melee. Hell yes. Call me Richard Sage because I'm a pool cue master. Alright, so I have a funny feeling the secret level is here. Oh. Pretty sure we haven't been to it. I'll have a look at the south base of this. Hell yes. Increases melee. This is what we want. That's not what we want because it's a shield. Immediately swaps keys and bombs? No, thank you. Alright, I'm in on Barbarian class. It's great that we didn't have to use the healing potion because we can the healing room up there because we can go back to that one. So this is the creepy boss. Right. Heck you, negativity. I hate how this thing can yeet us. Whoops, wrong one. Bye. I mean, like... Alright. So, for this last level, I don't think I've ever 100%ed one of them. I'm not gonna, like, actively try. Because we have, like, large levels turned on. And, well, medium-sized levels. I'll take some sand. And a memory. Memories, they are truly frightening. Ooh, this music's so pocket. Oh, I forgot how many fucking spin traps. What? Heck. Should have drawn them into this area to fight. Does this just send a bunch of things to hurt those? Oh, that's kind of cool. You guys need to stop zooming around the map and just die. Yeah, cop that. Nope. I don't want this guy near me. Please keep him away from me. I think this is the third time I've been to the last biome. The second time I was down here, I just died to a bunch of those enemies in a row that I couldn't put into a stun lock. Ooh, an idea. Oh, man. That would be useful if I actually played a parrying build. Where's the... Oh, it's a static enemy? South. Oops. Nice. We have no keys, which is unfortunate. Oof. Got into the wrong area there. Come over here and fight me. Oop. So that's the final boss room. We won't go there yet. Like, I'm kind of prepared, but I kind of want to see if I can't still find some more keys lying around. I think this thing just like shoots debuffs. Can you just die? No keys from there. Did you just... Get dunked on? Oh, what's this up here? Some glass? Oh, question mark room. Let's go. Hell. Hell. That one might actually come important. Whoop. Can you not? Ooh. Maybe like 3 bombs? Okay, so what if we replaced Tempest? It's still a short range attack, but it does do more than Tempest? Excuse me, real quick. Alright, if my eyes keep on being, like, real garbage, I 100% might just have to turn off the lights and the camera. Alright, we certainly need... How many more keys? 2 more keys, 2 more bombs. Mm. Come on, Room, I believe in you. Give me at least a key. Lame. Oh my god. Well, I guess it's time to go fight the boss, which has an amazing mechanic. Of first stealing our melee weapon, and then our ranged weapon. Conveniently, they like automatically recharge your lucid for this fight. Mm. Mm. All right, now we have to make the most of our time here. Beat him down to a pulp. Mm. 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 Hell yes, let's fucking go! That was a really good fight. I think Medicine Ball is like the absolute greatest for that fight. Darkness is not the end. Continue to explore the waking world and grow your relationships before facing the darkness again. I guess what we have to do is become like a certain level of friends with everyone. Ooh. I don't know what that was, but we unlocked it. Turn allows in. You master 10 lucid attacks. Master 15 melee weapons. find some more memories, because they can truly be mighty. But some are rolled a bit. I hacked that up. Whatever. Alright, so what we're going to do is just make sure that all of these lower levels I've done. Yep. Make 3 of those. 1 of those. Eventually, I want to just like gift everyone so I know who these question marks are. Jesus Christ, Tanner is still going? I have a chit chat with Tamal. Carved walking stick. I'm just oh. Carved walking stick is a Tamal gift. Exercise mixtape is Fernando, Carl, and Rose. We have 23. Let's go down to the bottom. That sounds like a perfect thing for me, because I'm not huge on the ranged. Oh, Carl, I have a gift for you. Just double check. Carl, mixtape. And then Fernando and Rose. I think that's Fernando's portrait. It is. Here you go, Fernando. So, what's up with you? Pardon? Spacing out is my thing. What's up? I can't just be daydreaming. No. Like, if you are my friend Eve, yes. But not you. What do you even daydream about anyway? Oh, today I sent a DMCA request. And the product was on the stop for me. Oh, that is too topical. I feel I should be offended by that, but you aren't entirely wrong. Look. Remember when I accidentally gave you an existential crisis? Which one? Because the other day, when you asked me about when toenails know to stop growing, and I actually had trouble getting to sleep that night. The one where I asked you if you feel like you're wasting your youth. Oh! Yeah! That one still haunts me. As far as any mainstream standards go, I should be happy. To a degree, I am. I love my wife. I love my children. That's nice. Even when Patty is refusing to go to sleep. Until she's updated me on her latest high drama in a toy village. Is Bobby still cheating on Marie with Frankie? No, Bobby was exiled for war crimes last week. Damn. She doesn't mess around. I don't remember when my games being so violent when I was a child. Oh, mine absolutely were. Me and my sister. We used to go camping at a nearby national park with our parents. We'd sneak away during the day and... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. It's fine. I spent a lot of time recently wondering how many things may have been different if I'd tried a different path. Nina and I were married before either of us were 20. Wow, really? Sorry. That was rude. No, I think we both feel the same about it now. She's the best person in my life. She always has been. Oh, that's sweet. I do not regret an instant of our time together. That's not entirely true on second thought. She's very fond of Italian dramas, and I am not. But I love her passion for people making terrible mistakes. Even if I have to hide my face while the mistakes are occurring on the screen. But it feels as though many others have the opportunity to stand at a crossroads and choose which path they will walk. One time, I felt preordained. Like there was never anything else I could really have done differently. Even if I wanted to. I wonder sometimes who I would have been if I had brought a pair of green corduroy pants to go with the lost mustard pants. Probably just you. Plus an extra pair of questionable pants. Seems like you really need to get this out, though. Good talk. Nice. And let's go over here, do some meditating in the park. Okay, so I think I might develop a healthy mindset, a focused mindset some more. Just at least so it matches this. And also, having a lot of lucid is way more broken than I thought it was. I might grab this one. I forgot I was saving up for that. I guess we'll just try and get that next. Oh wait, no, I wasn't saving up for this one because it has a until damage is taken, which is like eh. Companion damage up could be good. Ooh, I'm kind of in for this. I kind of want to save up for another one of these though as well. I do use my lucid attacks a lot. I think we just do this and this. and fully unlock that one. Is it Allison that this is for? No, it's for Rose. I think we have time for one more run. Definitely like just master items, master lucid, master melee, ranged, shield. These are all relationship things. Defeat loss with the support of my friends. I guess this is the next thing to do? Okay, so Nightmare Hometown is the one we need to, like, 100%, and I think that's the last one. I will just make the floor size smaller again. No, small. There we go. My nose is really itchy for some reason. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, I forgot to change my layout, heck! Honestly, I'm gonna do this. Mostly because those keepsakes weren't the best. And also because, like, I forgot to change my layout, so I'm gonna do that as well. Oh, I almost didn't change it again. Alright, toggle available, Super Slugger, boxing gloves we'll take, I guess? I think Lightspeed's the only one we haven't mastered. I guess we start with Even Beam. I guess we go through here. Frisbee 2, Burning Step. I'll take that. Oh, we don't have a bomb for this room. We'll attempt to keep the new items that I pick up. To things that I haven't mastered yet. That could be like a combo with this. Draw people in, give them the BAM. I have to be careful not to trigger stopping time, though. Hell yes, 2 keys, let's go. Just like directly into another question mark? Poggy woggy. Biting Day, I mean... I'm gonna go here. Because you have 2 bombs, and I think this side on the left somewhere is going to be the secret room. Oh, hell yes! I didn't realize it reached that far. More like the satisfying room. Buff Cassidy's damage by 50% for 4 seconds? Poggy! So if we go boop, and then boop. Hey, mama, being saying, hey, mama, hey, hey, mama. Ooh, global damage, poggies. I am super buying that. Directional spin, no thank you. I don't have the sand for that. used the freeze too early. Sometimes I can't believe that I never first try a boss. I'm probably coming back to this. Huh. Come back to the market like nearer to the end of this level. That's not where I aimed this. Nice. Melee weapons mastered. Oh, god damn it. A boom, bitch. Ooh, increased crit. Oh, nice. Mastered the daggers and the blowgun? Hoggy woggy. I need like to master these two. Go south from here. Here it is. Couldn't find the bit that I was meant to blow up yet. Oh. Delicious, delicious. Wand of blasting or full Q. Let's go full Q. Oops. I think these two talents might actually be very good against the boss of this level. Alright, we'll go up, and then after this path finds its end, which is probably the next room. I stand corrected. 2 question mark rooms is nothing to shy at, though. No problemo, Simonon. Thank you so much for hanging out. You know how much I appreciate you, my friend. I think I might just do this. Have a great sleep. I will probably talk to you sometime soon. Alright, so I definitely want to buy a glass. How do we... Ooh. I don't even want this one over whatever weapon this is. Wasn't even a weapon. Alright, let's go here. Found it. Let's go. Like, that's debatable. You, on the other hand, definitely a hell of a guy. And I think this one. Agree to disagree? Let's fight Cthulhu. I was bored and kinda horny, figured I'd pick up a book. This was the wrong time to do this attack. I should have done it right here. What's up, Raptor? It's the song. Ooh, not enough lucid. What? Oh, that's gonna hurt us. True. In answer to your question, this is Dreamscaper, an extremely pretty roguelike, much like yourself, Raptor. We were just fighting a world boss. Found the Necronomicon and figured that I'd take a look. I did the chant, I did the dance, and much to my surprise, found an ancient deity with tentacles and glowing eyes. He poured some wine and said, let's have some fun. And now Cthulhu knows why they call me the Deep One. I fuck Cthulhu good. Thought I'd try some cosmic horror, turns out I'm a cosmic whore. This, unfortunately, is not roguelike, is not co-op. There is, however, if the both of you get Hollow Knight on PC, mods that you can let you play that game co-op. I highly recommend it because this thing's extremely good looking and very just like fun. Come this way. Ah! Fucking fine. We'll poison you. Nerd. What's DOS stand for, apart from denial of service? If your adorable partner liked Hades, yeah, Divinity of Sin sounds like an acronym. If they liked Hades, they'll very much like the playstyle of this game, because it's super like a easier version of Hades. With a hell of a lot more, like, build options. Heck you. How many bombs? Enough. See, the thing about that is, I quit Magic, and then I can't play with you two. Oh, Poggies, more companions. But if you like Dominion, I recommend... Where is it? Ascension. It's kind of like... It's the same deal. Fucking card game, board game. But it's way better in some of its mechanics. Then call me a real man? Let's do this one. Because I play me some Digimon card game. And also, no, I refuse. Beard was gross. Raptor, send me a Discord DM and I will 100% help you out. That's the wrong scene. I mean, you're not wrong. I have, however, limited myself down to just the two now, which is Digimon and Flesh and Blood. Mostly because they're the two least variance games I know. Look, I will give you the list that will beat them. So true. So true. Let's go! No! No! I need that. Crystal Barrier's, like, actually the best shield. Heck. I guess we're coming back to the market. Oh, that's so true. Yeah, let's take this. I love that there's like an ad in New Zealand that 100% takes advantage of that accent quirk. Poggies. Who? Whoop. Do we already have? Damn it. Hell yeah. Fucking got him. Excuse me, sir. I wish you the best of luck in your Bedge and study endeavors. Thank you so much for hanging out, Nothing. You're a fucking Poggy's friend. And don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. Thank you very much. I truly plan on it. No, thank you. Who's the boss of this one? Chrono Trigger. Oh, that's not the one that I meant to go to. Stupid missing dragon. We have like 5 bombs. I'm gonna go check for the secret room because I forgot about it. Did that show the tinglies down here? Negatory. It can be too many places. We're going to the shop. The shield is fucking broken. It's just like, nullifier hit. No. This is also a very broken thing. Essentially a death-defied from Hades. Next level. Oh, Jesus Christ, 2 of these nerds? Got him. keys, poggies. Holy fucking moly, not ants! Whatever am I gonna do with ants? Welcome in! Ant, thank you so much for bringing your community over to visit! How are you all? Hi, I'm Barry. Holy heck, Grey Summer! Thank you for gifting a sub to Anne. Welcome back to the Berry Pageant! Well, you are meant to be in bed, nothing. Oh shit, and what a puzzled monkey tree as well! Those of you that don't know me, sure. Obviously, I'm Barry. We play a lot of JRPGs and also games like this. Indie roguelikes over here. If you're unfamiliar with the genre, JRPG is just like... It's just a Japanese RPG, which means there's a little bit more grinding involved in most of the games. And this roguelike basically is like Dead Cells that Ant loves to play. Just with different mechanics, and it's way prettier. Pause, champ. I'm waiting. Tony, how was your Deborah Delight this evening? Oh, you were one of the best friends a guy could ever ask for. Get breathed on like a dragon. No. My name is not Beyonce. I am not a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna stop. What? I'm gonna work harder. Okay. Actual good night to nothing, everybody. They also are a pog human, a great friend, and an amazing mod. Ooh. Wait, is that a shield? No, don't care about shields. See that, chat? Potted plants increase your health by 5%. Become a plant gay today. Oh, that's poison ivy. Eh? 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 Excuse me while I run away from this guy. Make a bonsai from... Ooh! That's poggies. Oh. So the premise of this game that we're playing is that our heroine Cassidy is fighting all of her like fears and all those kind of nasty shits using the power of friendships and also weirdly named attacks. So that's 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 1, 2. So you can go, you can go, you can go. Look at this, it's just fucking demonic rage, black hole, the security blanket that increases your health with a shield. The real weird ones come along when you are in the open world. Okay, so there's one here. This is like a minigame of Minesweeper. One there. Okay, this one goes away. And that's it. Very good. When you buy your power up. Ooh, is that better than what we have? It is. However, we're still leveling up that item. Oh, excuse me. Merciless Lucifer. Also, I didn't thank you for following Puzzled Monkeys, but welcome in! And also, again, Grey Summer, thank you for those 2 gifted subs! You're a fucking pog human. Yeah, did we? No. Missed one. We have both keys and bombs to this door, so we can go through here. Alright, what does this market have? Fireburst. Swim tube. I have a water attack. Look, you may have already followed. Sometimes Twitch does this thing where it just like out of the blue will unfollow you from a streamer. It's been a problem for many, many years. Like when I originally searched it, I think I found a Reddit article from like 5 years ago. Because I had someone who was my mod at the time that legitimately followed me 3 or 4 times over the course of the time that she spent as a mod here. Unfortunately, our time zones don't match up so well anymore. Spit the dick out, Barry. Oh, there's another potion here. Well, shit. So these things... There is super something caught in my throat. Anyway, these things here, they cannot be stun locked like most of the other enemies in this game. So I kind of have to chase them around and dodge from them. Yeah, imagine. No, I'm definitely not one of those gays, Tony, and you fucking know it. Ooh, that's oh no. We need to level up these two powers. True, puzzled monkeys, true. Oh, I love a good burning step. Alright, there's probably a secret room to the north of here. Let's go. What are we trading in? I'll take that. So, this boss is just a fuck off huge centaur. I think I might just take the damage to do a kill. Hell yes. One boss down. True. Can we get an exclamation point good night for Ant as well, please? I swear I had like a second of dyslexia for a moment. I read that as like, have fun, hope you die, don't win. Imagine thinking Tony would say that to us. No, no, no. No, no, no. Cozy up, Ant. You deserve a good long rest. One day you'll also accidentally call yourself out as someone's dom. Oops. In the crowd alone. Every second passing reminds me I'm not home. Bright lights and city sounds are banging like a drum. Unknown, unknown. Oh, blazed eyes, empty hearts, buying happy from shopping carts. Nothing but time to kill, sipping love from bottles. Tight skin bodyguard, Gucci down the boulevard. Cocaine, dollar bills, and my happy little pill. Stop moving around, just fucking die. Bring color to my sky, my sweet little pill. Take my hunger, light within, numb my skin. Like a rock afloat, sweat and conversation seep into my bones. Four walls are not enough, I take a dip into the unknown. Unknown. Whoa, blazed eyes, empty hearts, buying happy from shopping carts. Nothing but time to kill, sipping love from bottles. Tight skin bodyguard, Gucci down the boulevard. Cocaine, dollar bills, and my happy little pill. Take me away, dry my eyes, bring color to my skies, my sweet little pill. Woo! Take my hunger. Heck me. So it's not above that one. I probably should have blown up the rock in there. What do you do? Exchange 20% for a key? No, thank you. Get wrecked, nerd! Nice. I really love these little puzzle rooms. Whoop. Ooh. Yo, that's Poggies. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Ooh, penetration. Nice. That's the wrong button. What a waste of a bomb. Alright. I wonder where else it could be. Sorry, lady. Well, it's not in the room to the right of this. This is a market, though. Duplex bombs. Freeze to all of my attacks. Definitely go with this. Can we afford this? We cannot. Alright, let's take up the boss. Gets me every heckin' time. Holy heckin' crazy! Is that a Cassandra thread of me? I am literally in the middle of a boss fight. How dare you, Cass? Welcome in, everybody. How was your Eternal and whatever you were playing beforehand today? Hello, Lord Blizzard. What? Pure Monster Hunter. Ooh. What? Oh, I hate this phase. I'm so bad at this. Just die, negativity. Oh my lord. Anyway, hello. Those of you that haven't met me, I'm Barry. Pokemon in Monster Hunter World. Isn't that just Legend Arceus? Like, not gonna lie, after seeing the second Legend Arceus trainer, I'm like, that's definitely just Monster Hunter. True. Also, like, I may or may not have found the broken combo, and it's just, I don't think I have it on, no. Vampire Teeth plus a fast melee weapon. That's entirely fair. The run before this, we had like 35% leech and ended the game on literally almost full health, like after beating Loss. Orlin would have been proud. I'm pretty sure we did it with the pool cue. Oh. Oh, too many. That's a shield. We don't use shields here. Except for Crystal Barrier, which is the best shield. Ooh, a memory? They can be inviting, but some are altogether mighty frightening. Let's do this here. Can I... Oh my lord. There's some resolve in that other room? Interesting. So how does this one work? It's just like earthbending? Oh, we've mastered the boxing glove? Oh, hell, I've taken the pool cue then. It's like my second favorite weapon behind the gay sword. Ah! That was almost disastrous. Is that an idea? Ouch. It is. Ooh, key cutter? Let's do this. Yeah. Alright, well, we found the boss room. Now we have to find the secret room and then kill the boss. After, like, exploring the entire level. You here. Alright, so we know it's not south or north of here. What did I miss? Oh, some glass. Hmm? Is there anything over here? No? For science, I'm going to pick this up. Because I want to know if it works with the crystal shield, or I've just, like lost all ability to block my attack. Because if it works with the crystal shield, that's pretty good. Hey, come over here. Psych. Gotcha. Did we get him? I think so. So it was not north and south of there. Probably south of this room here. Okay, so I think it's just completely disabled our shield. Which honestly is probably the better design decision. As much as I love the broken combo. Got him. Oh, this is a long track. Whoop. Yo, an enchanting room? Let's go. I'm definitely going to come back to here just before we go fight Loss. Extra poison damage we don't use. 10% max lucid is good. I think this light speed is better though. Because we use fire damage and it ups our attack speed. Alright. So it's not there. Pretty sure it's not... Where could this secret level be? Hey, how did you get across here? Oh, there's two of you. Fuck. Huh? Run. What is this? Don't have any freezing effects. Might take this one. Over Draconic Rage. What are you? Oh, some resolve. Poggies. Go back to this room. I have like 2 chances to guess where it is. Don't think it's there. 90% I've checked to the right of here. Apparently not. Let's go. Oil damage plus bomb damage. Poison and freeze duration. None of these are what I want. Which 3734. Alright, we'll head up here. See what we can't upgrade. $1,600 for this. Crystal barrier, I'm still not sure if it's working. Can't really upgrade anything here. Hello? Oh, it's just hidden in the glare. Alright, let's do this thing. Time to fight Loss. Ooh, do this. Wait, what do we... Oh, we're in the melee phase? Alright, into the range. Oh, not into the range, they just... I don't know what upheaval is doing. Wait, did we just... Holy shit, I wasn't even paying attention! Wow. That was pretty pog. Darkness is not the end. Continue to explore the waking world and grow your relationships before facing darkness again. Friends, thank you all so much for hanging out. A special big thanks to our raiding buddies, Cass and Michika USA, all of which are amazing streamers, and if you don't follow them, you probably should. Let's be honest. Oh, merciless Lucifer. Right, Anna, who is still going. I will be back tomorrow. I'll either be playing this or some of the new levels on Minecraft Dungeons. Again, thank you all so much for hanging out. If you wish to join in, like, love, raid, hearts. Feel free to fill in the hearts with whatever you want. And I'll catch you all round like a wrestle.